Cody and Ben from Timbertown. So all these posts are marked in the same position on the stair and they're plumb. And when you install the top post, this little universal bracket, and this is how, discussing with John, this is how it's to be installed. The rail, deck rail runs out, and then this 37 piece caps that. When you put it like this, it pushes it off, because think of the front edge of the corner of each post. That's going to be the rake. This pushes it off the rake, which essentially pushes the rail up. And so this center post, the bracket's barely in the top of the post. Now the only way to secure this would be from the side and not from the back. So you just have two sheet metal screws holding this up in the center of the rail. And you can't change the position of the post without the cables, moving out of alignment everywhere. So that's got to stay put. So there's really nothing you could do with that. And with two 6-foot pieces spliced together, that's no bearing really on the top of this post. Like I said, John LaRue said not to modify anything. But if you cut this front tab off, that would
taper it.
Set it back down, which, will you flip that shark fin around?
Like this?
Yep, other way, like that. So if you set it back, like all the other ones are set, it brings it right back down.
So now it's making contact.
Yep. Now it's setting. And so with this, how it should be installed, the cable, there's going to be more distance between the rail and the cable up here, and it's going to narrow down as it goes. So you can't have this in alignment with the cable installed properly. And John said not to modify these, but if you did cut this off, it would set it back down. Now if you get on Google Images and look up City Post railing, every stair picture you see, it will be modified. Now, with John saying not to modify anything, I'm assuming that's an instant warranty void.
More than likely, if he's I'd have to check with John and make sure.
Yeah. So you could do that in every picture. You see it done like that. And in their company instructional video, and with installing this 37 cap, they have the deck posts set far back and the stair posts set far forward. So the angle is like in the middle, nowhere near a post, which is fine. You totally bypass this problem.
Right.
But if you install cables that way, it would go straight across and leave a big triangle.
Right.
So they don't use real world installation in the video.
Yep.
So let's say we did chop those tabs on these 3 sets. This 90 cap going over a piece of rail right here does the exact same thing. That tab,
Yep.
It again pushes the end of the rail up off the rake. So, and this can't be modified. There's nothing you can do with that.
Right. So now you'd have a big gap.
And so now the same thing, we have this post, the center post right here, that will be the exact same as that, just totally not supported. So I'm unsure. I haven't gotten a clear technical answer on anything. I'm just unsure how I can install this correctly, keep the warranty, and have everything be even.
Right.
As it was quoted and sold to us.
Mm-hmm. I called John after I spoke to you yesterday, and he was trying to explain to me, and he had reached out to some technical support people and didn't have a clear answer. And I told him, well, maybe after I came to the job site and looked at it, it would clear it for me. But I'm not sure of the fix. So I'm going to go back and call John and put our heads together and see what we can do.
But the issue makes sense to you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He did mention sliding this post back, but if we do that,
It screws everything up.
Yep.
Yeah, and if I set that back, and I told him this in an email yesterday, I would have to set these posts back unless they'd be uneven. And you only have about a 1/2 inch where you can set this post back before you have to eliminate the bottom cable.
Right.
And so that would be, it would still be too much room, but it would be even more room down here, because it would only come up to the second one.
I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know if there's engineers involved with them.
I believe they do have an engineer on staff, so
Okay.
I'll circle around with John and get his boss on the phone.
Okay. Well, like I said, this stuff got delivered Monday, and I started unpacking this.
Right.
I started getting these measured and set, and I put a post up there, and I just happened to set one of the shark fins in there, and noticed the problem immediately. Like, that's going to screw up the rake. And talked to John, and his first inclination was to set this bottom post further back to bring it out, but that screws up the center post and takes the cable out of alignment. So it's either install it wrong or install it bad.
Right. Now, are you thinking that if you modify that top post there, that'll fix it, but it'll still cause a problem with the cable, right?
If you
No, that cutting that tab off
Yep.
will bring it back down to alignment. That'll align everything.
That'll fix everything.
But like I said, that's modifying the
Right.
system,
Got it.
which John said not to do. And it doesn't fix this side. These sides will be uneven.
Yeah, and you can't modify that metal piece.
Right, and this center post right here will be screwed up.
Got it.
Now this is, from an installer point of view, this is killing me right now.
Yep. I know. It's eating you up.
I'm hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, I get it.
This week is toast.
I mean, it's a priority for me. So you called me yesterday. I'm here today.
Right, and I appreciate that.
And when I get back, on the way back, I'll be on the phone with John and start trying to hammer it out. Yeah, I think it
Okay.
is too.
So and I think it's John's been coy, but I think it's a blind spot in their system. But I think they're very aware of it. They have to be, because I noticed it immediately. So, you're immediate, and I know I want you to talk to John first. But do you think there's an instance for a warranty claim? Like I said, as this was sold to us, I can't install it properly.
Right. A warranty claim, per se, to say that it's eligible for a warranty claim, or that
Yeah, if something would fall into that.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay, yeah. Don't shoot out an answer. Just wait to talk to John. So. All right, but the issue makes sense to both of you. You know what I'm saying? Okay.